That is probably arguably the only time I've gotten that transition right. Damn it. Right as I got... Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good night. We are returning to probably one of my favorite games for a long time. Solar Princess! The Pristine Cut Edition. I am very excited as I put my glasses back on. There you go. Good. Love story! Hi, Danderbergy. Oh, I'm pumped. Sorry, I'm trying to drink water. Okay. So we're back. I am more than excited, to say the least. Our wife, my wife. But we're here to play the Pristine Cut Edition, which released today, a couple hours ago. No. Nah, I got over it. We're healthy again. You're good and healthy. There she is. Had to move my hand. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good now. Took a couple days. But we are A-okay. Just drinking a lot of water. But yes. We're gonna run through it. And I'm gonna go based on the trailer. Which, I don't know if you've seen it, or if anyone else has seen it. From what I could tell, it is with the adversary, which is our big fighter girlfriend, wife, excuse me. I want to say that was the Spectre. Hard to tell, though. The Razor, can't mistake her arms anywhere. And the Damsel, can't mistake her either. So, we're going to start a new game. Starting fresh. We're jumping in. Hello, narrator. Oh, right, I need to do autoplay. Because it's Pristine Cut, we're gonna let the audio run instead of me skipping it. It's nice to hear the narrator, honestly. But let's see. Oh no. No audio from game? Oh, and hello, Sto Twitchy. So, Slay the Princess is kind of a choose-your-own-adventure type of game. You can kind of pick your answers. Okay, I'm hoping that did it. That do it? I hope so. Alright, tell me if you hear that. But, no, Slay the Princess is kind of a choose-your-own-adventure. And the game... Thank you, Berkey. The game kind of opens with, the premise that there is no right and no wrong answers. You can choose whatever you want. And the premise is, this is a love story. If you can believe it. And we're playing this today because a new DLC essentially came out for it. Which I've run through the game already. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. Alright, let's see. La 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 la. You know what? We'll go in gung-ho. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion!
That's the spirit.
There we go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning, before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ah. Here we go. We're gonna hear the voices in our head again. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This is a very slow-paced game if this isn't quite your cup of tea. I'll talk when there's no dialogue talking. But, it's a slow game, just so you are aware. We started off strong. I said I was going to off a monarch. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Alright, I said off in a monarch, we're gonna go bold. So, yeah. It wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Nah.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Well, about that.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Starting out bold. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
No, we're finishing the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Yeah! Okay, we got the adversary. We're good! Yes!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Alright.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yes, yes. Okay. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
About that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Yeah, there's the voice of the stubborn. I'm pretty sure that was stubborn. I don't think I missed him. I mean, like, let me phrase it. I don't think I mistook his voice. I miss all the voices. I'm hoping we get to hear my favorite one. The Smitten. Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Sure.
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Hmm?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Ugh. Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Yes. Okay. We'll proceed now.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start
Pardon
an
me?
argument over what circumstances the
we
princess
go.
is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
No promises.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Okay. We'll proceed.
The cabin is tighter than...
And here's where I'm saving. Beep. We're gonna ignore that. Oh, oops. I kind of cut him off, didn't I? Okay. I'll read this part for him. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
See? Even
Oh.
the cabin has the
Okay.
right idea. Let's get moving.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Pardon me, so I just... Sorry, I had to adjust the microphone a smidgy. But... Right, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's definitely a mirror.
Right there.
There isn't.
You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Chill, stubborn. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I think it's faster if I actually click instead of letting the dialogue auto. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
And as always,
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
nah.
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Okay, and this cabin is different from the last
Very
time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I was killed.
So focus up. The world is depending on you.
We take the blade because, if I remember, the adversary is gonna try to kill us.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, here we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you.
Okay.
Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Okay.
As you descend
There
the
she
final
is.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
God damn, I forgot how good her voice acting was. No. Oh gosh, but okay. Just to be safe, because the trailer had the adversary as one of the options for the Pristine Cut edition. I just don't know if it's her or if this is the next chapter. Let's see. So you do remember me? Yeah, so you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
All right, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If you don't know, whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
That's a good thing.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Let's see. Yeah, you got me. Pretty much everything you said is true.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
He's like pissing off the narrator. God, what do I do? I don't know how to get the extent. I don't know how to get more content from this. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. I mean, fuck it, right? This is, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna dive.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Okay.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Did I put a warning for graphic? I sure hope so. Oh.
She's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Okay.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Oh no. Shoot, really? Uh-oh. Well.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Well, we're already in this. And oh my god, I haven't been recording. Dang it! Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna have to download this as a VOD now. Okay. Well.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not,
Ooh.
this world needs you to win.
Okay.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through. Don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Yep.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Oh boy. Shoot. I mean... I'm not making my mistakes from before. I'm going to save. Well, I guess we'll try... I'll try baiting her.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Okay.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us around like a rag doll. I think
Ooh.
overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Yikes.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Princess's
Oh my
arm
God.
shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes,
Oh my God.
pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack
Ugh.
of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, hey, well, that worked out. Okay.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint, what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
You know what? Fair. Okay. I might break the audio here, but just 2 seconds. Let me just, something. Okay. Beep. Done and done. Okay, I had to add the violent and graphic content thing. Alright, okay. So, no matter what happens, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is what we finished. But now we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Hello, Shiro. How are you doing? How are you? Welcome in. We proceed. But how are you?
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Oh, that's good. Food is always good.
See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
We're doing good. I am more than excited to play the Pristine Cut Edition right now. But as always, we all know it. If you've played here before, Slay the Princess is a lot slower. Not everyone's cup of tea, but we're gonna have a good time. I ate my dinner before this. As I make aware, I am a California girl. I am basic. I love in and out. The damn mirror's back.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. Let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement. No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there.
Yes. California.
Why we pick doesn't matter. I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. The worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
We'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't know if I'd call it 80 degrees cold, but yeah, the nights are getting cold.
There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
And now we approach the mirror. But no, the days have still been really hot, but the nights are getting cold. So, we're getting there.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there. It's right in front of you.
Yes, 80 degrees. 80 degrees. It's been hot this week. We were like in the... I think yesterday was 85. Today was 82. That's California for you, though. Yes, ask away. You may ask your questions. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna pick 4. Because this is a good time to drink water. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, hydrate some more. Okay. I shall... Okay, do stretch. And wearing a hair clip is killing my posture, so... Hair clip gone. And... There we go. Hey! Thank you! Yeah, that was my first bits! Woo! Can we see that? Can we see that little animation? That's the first time I actually get to see it. Yeah. Oh! Well, thank you! Thank you very much! Oh, that's fun. I've never seen the bits on the screen before. Ah, that's cool. I'm gonna clap for the bits. Thank you, Shiro, huh? Okay.
This really is just like last time.
As we proceed now.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Let's try smashing it.
You bring your fist crashing down
Yeah.
against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the bottom half ahead.
what is it that what do we call it? Agile. We'll sit 30 seconds. Because I'm sure everyone's in agile right now. But hopefully we can find out how we get the more content. I think we're good. Alright. I'm gonna assume... I don't know how ads run, really. But we march forward.
Why am I not surprised?
Down we go.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort.
Okay.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
And I think this is the point where I'm gonna... Boop.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Alright. Welcome back. We're about to meet... Eye of the Needle Princess. Welcome back.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Go to her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Okay, you know what? Gosh, I don't know what... I'm just gonna save it right here instead. Gosh, I don't know how to get the extended stuff. But the trailer had her, I think, so... What if you try being nice to her first? Are you sure you still want to fight?
Dead certain. Everything inside of me screams for it.
We need to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Continue to the basement landing.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
There she is.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
I really don't like the sound of this.
It's the only way we live.
Boy.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're going to do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
I've said this once and I'll say it again. She could absolutely crush my head with her thighs. Ahem. God. Okay. Let's see. How do we get extended content? Definitely the best way to go out. Shoot. Ooh, I don't know. Choices. I haven't picked these lower options, so I said try to be nice. So I'm not fighting you.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Oops.
Run. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
And I'm okay with that. We had the same
You
thought.
reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all
Oi.
of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with
Let's
adrenaline
go.
as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the
Oh, I forgot,
princess,
she's a-
singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
I forgot she's a tall drink of water.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
God, I said I was gonna be nice, so... Are you sure you want to do this? You're free now, and out here, I have the upper hand, but we don't have to fight.
The princess scoffs.
Free? This is just another place. This is just... What is this? Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
Oh.
It's
What?
cold. Why is it so cold? I feel so tired.
Oh my god, it just takes her if you don't fight her. I got an achievement. Free someone who doesn't want to be freed. You do not take the opportunity to... You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her
She's
away. Oh my god.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No, because... Boop. Shoot. Okay. We're gonna backtrack right here. Because, okay, we at least know that takes us into the long quiet. Beep. So now... We went the nice path and try to free her. So we'll try to... Can we fight her inside the tunnel?
You step forward, stopping just outside the reach of her chains. The princess scoffs.
Okay.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting.
Okay, so that's about the same. In other words.
I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
And snap.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Yep.
Run.
We're running.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately
Yep.
clawing at jagged stone, you glance.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Okay.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself
We'll
up
just...
into the tunnel.
Bloop. Okay, so now we'll do... You've fallen right into my trap.
Oh, we'll see about that. Traps aren't real. The only thing that's real is bloodshed.
Okay.
She charges, fully determined to end you in a single move.
Okay, we'll let this go.
Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
Hello, Giant Biscuit. Welcome in, welcome in.
It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop! Now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you.
Jeez.
She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
Ah, dang it.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Nope. Dang. Taking her away. Okay, so then one more time. You know what? It's good you have food though. Food's always yummy. I hate horror movies with an undying passion. You can never convince me to watch one. Could pay me to watch a horror movie. I hate them. Okay, one more time. Oops. I forgot to put load. My bad. If you want to fight, how about we'll just provoke her from here.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember?
No,
How
please
about you
don't.
come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
No, I don't want to watch that,
Nothing
please.
to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over.
No, I loved MLP as a kid, but you know, as much as I would love to do a Halloween horror stream, I am attending a wedding actually. So, no. However, I was thinking of doing a special stream the next day on Friday. Kind of change it up from Hollow Night. Yes, a Hollow wedding. A Halloween wedding. I'm very excited for it, honestly. And let me tell you, I've been practicing every day for 10 minutes to try to walk in heels. I don't know how to walk in heels for the life of me. So every day, 10 minutes, I've been practicing it so I don't look like a fool.
Fine by me.
Okay, we'll continue down.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
That's an excellent question. Hang on 1 minute as I scoot. As I inch away from the screen. Oh god, there's a cup. Ah. Oh, you. Okay. Okay. Whee! Slidey chair. Let's see. Okay. Shoot, what is a good point of reference? I don't know what's a good point of reference here. Everyone has lead pencils, right? Let's go with a lead. I don't have a ruler. God, no, I cannot do 20. So I have a lead pencil here. It is about a little past halfway of this lead pencil. I really don't think that's a good example. I don't have a ruler on hand. I wanna guess this is maybe a 3.5? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I don't think this is anyone's interest. Oh, yeah! I have small hands, though. I mean... Okay. Index finger. Got it. Look at us being girly girls. Okay. From... 3 lines? No, I own a okay, no, I don't own a ruler. It is about... like a 1 full finger and a little quarter of a finger. Okay, so like 1 full finger and then basically from the last bit of the finger. Oh, I see the lines now. I'm stupid. The inside of my hand. Okay, 3.25. Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, I think that's it. 3.5. I never said I was good at math either, you guys. I failed math exponentially. But yeah, I think it's 3.5 inches. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest. It's not a super... Yeah. Well, because, okay, I wanted to buy comfortable heels, but something that didn't look so grandma-y. So I actually got them at a really good price. They used to be $100. I got them for $30. Blech. I'm very proud of myself for that.
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
No. That could be implied in many ways. Clarify yourself. Choose your words carefully.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Okay.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body.
Okay.
Can't get that close. She'll kill. I really don't. It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yep.
So go on.
Come on.
Make the first move.
I'm
Don't
not-
keep me waiting.
I'm not crazy. She was in the trailer, right? I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? What if I just try slaying her straight? Okay, we'll try slaying her straight. Do this. Well, I am an amazingly super tall 5'3". So, I don't mind a little bit of height. It doesn't mean I can walk in it, though. That's what I'm practicing. We'll try slaying her straight.
Change of plans, boys.
Ooh! Let's go! We haven't done this before.
Patient. This is her home, not ours.
Woo!
You're going to let her kill us. You charge headlong into the
Okay.
princess, blade flashing in the dim light of the basement.
This is new content!
Yes! Finally, you get it!
Oh, she's into it.
For a moment, the scales feel balanced, each of you inflicting debilitating wounds on the other, striking in a dizzying
Whoa.
synchronicity. But it isn't long before they tip in her favor. The cuts and bruises you've inflicted seem little more than superficial, barely so much as slowing her down as she continues her onslaught. You, in contrast, finding it harder to stand as your body gradually becomes less responsive, less powerful, less stable. You can tell she's trying to make it last, but all it would take is one meaningful strike. The coup de grace.
Oh, Frenchie.
This is good, but you could have been so much better. I'm beyond you now.
Here it comes. I'll see you all on the other side.
Oh. Oh, and it just takes her! It just takes her! Well, damn. The assist doesn't come, something is taking her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone.
Shit.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Ah, boo. Oh. Shoot. I could have sworn there was extra content with her. Aw. Yeah. I've never played Bayonetta, but damn oh damn, I would let her kill me any day. Just saying.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
God.
Land ended. We're still here.
Am I crazy? Hang on. I have to double check the trailer. Princess Pristine. Cut. Yeah. Trailer. Trailer. Right here. Let's see. You know, Bayonetta has just got,
We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I would say Bayonetta has strong sex appeal. Okay, before we keep going, I'm gonna try one more time. Because the trailer clearly shows her, I assume, is a path. And I don't think I saved... Dang it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back up, back to the adversary. Yeah. And then we'll basically just... Maybe it's the adversary. No. I swear. I mean, you guys can look up the trailer too. Feel free. Because we're all... This is fresh today. No one has paths yet. I could even look up a guide if I wanted to. Yeah, no, that's her alright. I swear. Okay, so we're just gonna...
You push yourself off the ground.
Alley-oop.
Do your...
Okay. We're back. As we die. You know, I don't know, actually. That's where we're coming back. I'm gonna try seeing if turning around does anything.
Coward. Deserter.
Yes.
Turning her back to her. Could be a mistake.
Let's see.
Are you serious? Fine. You walk away from the cabin. We'll see how that goes for you.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting
Fuzzy. Oh.
What's going on?
Nope. That's a bust. Okay. So now we'll just silently proceed.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end.
Yep.
Last of what I gather. I don't
Da,
know.
da, da. We'll proceed. Right.
The interior of the cabin is suffocating.
Okay, we'll save it right here. Again.
The blade is... See?
Take it.
Take it. Ooh. Okay, we don't even have to take the blade. Okay, let's try that. You're right.
We can try to survive without our steel claw, but you've marked us as easy prey.
Okay. Okay, let's
Step
try
forward
without the
and
blade.
approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You do see it.
All we see is a damned... This really is just like smells of nothing.
Okay, we'll try to smash it again.
Bring your fist close. Why am I? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff
Okay.
face.
So we'll save it here, since we went without the blade.
Yeah, her voice.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Alright,
Go to her.
Let's
Rile
go.
her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
I guess... I know you can get out of there on your own.
That wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
We need to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Continue.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start to remember every crack and crevice.
Yep.
You need to be faster than her.
Okay.
Turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face droops.
Okay, this is different now. Excuse me.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke? Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
Okay.
She's bubbling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. We'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us. I know I said this earlier, but I really have to stress how thin of a razor's edge you're on right now. We know the only way out is through the eye of the needle.
Oh, that's where the chapter title comes from.
And we're going to win. Relieve the steel claw. Grab it as we leave. Bloody desire in her
Oh.
eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Okay.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up as you
So
move.
then,
Hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging...
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
okay, so then we'll try not to take the blade.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel. The cabin door finally in sight. A
What is all of this for? What's the point? You
Violence.
now.
Okay. This is the changing point. So, I think we'll keep that path open to us. It's too late, run for it.
Continue towards the door, vulnerable and unarmed. No, I can't let this happen. I can't let her leave with you.
Ooh, okay.
And what are you gonna do to stop that? I don't know. You tried the door, and oh, what a relief! It's stuck.
Ah, crap.
Bash it open, please. You can't.
I think you forgot something.
You feel the burning pain of something long
God.
and sharp driving through your back. It slices its way into your organs until finally it exits out the other side, sticking into the wood of the door with an echoing thunk.
Oh my god.
She killed us with our own weapon.
Oh, shit.
Great.
Oh my god.
We needed to take it. We're not dead yet. It's not over till we can't get up again.
Coward. All of this is so wrong. This isn't how things are supposed to be. This is so cold and disappointing.
Your body pinned to the door, you crane your neck to see her final approach. She is enveloped in complete lethality, and there is nothing you
Oh
can
my
do
God.
to stop her. I really didn't want it to have to end like this, but your death in here is better than her freedom. See you all next time.
And she doesn't get to kill us. Yeah, that went through my body. That's wild. Tender's crown is taken away, something in her place.
She's gone.
Okay,
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
nothing.
Oh, there's that. Yeah.
Okay, so we have one more option where we can try to take the blade.
Without missing a step, you grab the blade from the altar.
So you do want to fight me?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine the feeling of a blade going through me.
We're almost there. Don't think about Almost. We're there when we're... And we'll take the fight with her.
Oh.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the
Okay.
grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway.
Let's see.
While walking...
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift.
Can I... Damn. There is no other path. Man. Okay. Maybe I missed something with the adversary that I needed to trigger to get something here. But that's okay. I mean, honestly, I'm sure Cyber Mermaid got it down, probably. I guess we'll try just slaying her. Slave. We'll leave it there. Slay the princess.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Okay, we'll try.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
Okay.
That's where you're both wrong. Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling
Okay.
as her balance shifts.
So this is the same.
Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's
Got it.
not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? Just might. But don't let it get to your head.
Over.
Yes, finally. This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's more. Keep going. We can't stop now. You spy an opening, but this time she waits for
Jesus.
you.
That's
She
right.
lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the... Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
To answer your question, we've been stabbing her a lot. Like a lot.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong.
And?
Okay. Ah! No, I have to be missing something. No. Load. Where? Okay, we'll try here. Right?
Before
One more
you
time.
is what may as well be a
Skip. We'll continue down.
You've nowhere to go.
Skip.
but down.
Oh, whoopsie. Too far. My bad. Yes.
Before you is what
Skip. Continue. La 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 la
turned
la.
to fit her face.
La 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 la
Do you
la.
need me to
She's I know we know the only and we will need the steep blood
Okay.
desire in her
Alright.
eyes. The princess rushes forward.
Okay, I get it. We don't even get an option to try to fight her without a blade. Oh, no. Load. Darn it. Okay. We'll move forward, though. But I want to keep going if we just let it be like this.
Continue towards the door, vulnerable and no. And what are you gonna do? Bash it open, please.
I think you forgot something.
And we'll let her throw the blade through us again.
You feel the burning pain of something long and sharp driving through your back. It slices its way into your organs until finally it exits out the other side, sticking into the wood of the door with an echoing thunk.
Yeah. Okay.
She killed us with our own weapon. We needed to. We're not dead yet.
Coward. All of this is so wrong. This isn't how things are supposed to be.
Your body pinned to
Okay.
the door. You crane your neck
Ah,
to see her
Bill.
final approach. She is enveloped in complete lethality. I really didn't want it to have to end like this. But your death in here is better than her freedom. See you all next time.
Okay. So, I guess we'll just keep going. Darn. I mean, eventually there has to be a guide to actually get her path, though. For the Pristine.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that.
Why no? So, I guess we'll at least save the mirror, finally. And... I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
Something dreadful about it.
Ah,
I
eventually.
don't think you should.
Which is too bad, because she was the first one in the trailer, too.
Thing reeks of death.
But I'm thinking maybe I need to trigger something in the previous chapter with her. I think I'm missing something with her that I need to trigger in order to get something with the Eye of the Needle.
We just need to find the princess.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how to even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's like it's mocking us.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's just stay still.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels...
Wait,
I don't know. Final.
we haven't gone the long quiet yet, though. What? You approach the mirror. Gaze. Silence has reached forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Yeah, okay, this is our first time. I don't know why we said that. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed. You're at the cabin. Here she is.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Hello, vessel. Yoop. Beep. Let's see. We know what she is. Aw. Let's see. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
It's so weird to see her body with such a delicate voice, actually. I don't know what I am. For now.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Yes, Which one, though? That is an excellent question. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Right. But were you always a princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I miss this singing. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it.
Ah, there's her.
She will make for a burning heart.
Okay, she's a burning heart.
Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
What happens now? So then maybe, I don't know why this hand speaks to me upon, like, just glancing. We'll pick that one. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Oh, sorry, I forgot it was auto.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception.
She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. How much will... how many more pieces have you, actually?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
I mean, yeah, there are 13 paths.
I am infinite.
Or 15.
The rest will find their own way home.
Yeah, I think there are 15 paths in total, honestly. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. Maybe forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Yes, some are indeed like cat paws.
You won't.
Gosh, it always spooks me a little bit. Everything goes dark and you die. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path, you're here to slay
Slay a
her.
princess. Okay. So that was a bust with the Eye of the Needle. In the trailer, there is also the damsel. So we'll go through the damsel. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I don't think this... I'm gonna double check. Just to make sure I didn't miss any princesses. Because maybe the strangers too, but I'm double checking. Gonna do this right, y'all. As right as one can go here. Let's see, the princess, da da da. Yeah, don't know what I could miss with the Eye of the Needle. She's a toughie. No, okay. For sure it's the damsel. Okay. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Verbatim. Oh, okay. Beep, 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 beep. I shall consume water. Okay. Thank you.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. Ignore him.
Okay. But the damsel. So this time we're not taking the blade.
The interior blade.
I don't think we take the blade, right? Shoot. Oh. No, we have to make her friendly, so just hop on in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase. Her voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I think, if I remember right, I just don't hurt her at all. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Aw. We'll find out. Okay, we'll find out. Okay. I'll put autoplay as I stretch. Thank you for the
Really?
stretch.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Okay. Oof.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused.
There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Nope.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the...
Let's see. Let's hold on.
Okay.
I don't think she has a name, but what's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
I will admit, I am cheating. I have a guy to get me to the damsel route smoothly.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
I think I jumbled that sentence, I won't lie.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
I hope so.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating? Or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. But I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I was sent here to sell you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Huh. Haven't I encountered this dialogue before? Okay. As a collective chat, we are kind of blocking this, but you can kind of see it's like a little grayed out.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No, it cannot possibly make a She's a princess. I'm sure she has a clean, effortless, and elegant way to take care of that. I doubt it smells like it. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons for keeping that information secret from me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
There you go,
Others
Joey
tried to
Biscuits on the
slay
track.
me, claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Correct.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here.
Only making this more difficult.
No, I'm not.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
We women are mysterious creatures.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm
Let's
guessing
see.
you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Down.
Excuse me.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe there's a key. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
I mean, not that you can go anywhere.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Ew. Let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Yeah.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
No, I'm good.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too,
Sorry.
didn't they?
There's a slight panic
Scoot.
rising in the princess's voice.
I'm sorry.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Okay. You know what? The Bergie, you called it. We are, in fact, probably going to see her do it again.
She barely
Yeah, there
hesitates
she
before
goes.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
You know what? Print screen. Oh, shoot. I hope that screenshotted that.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound
I'm sure it
comes from
did.
behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Is this a gripping thumbnail you got? A gripping thumbnail, perhaps?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay. We're going to save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Yeah.
You cut into her flesh.
Still.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Am I barely noticing that as she did this, she looked a little more psycho?
Her limb falls
A hinge,
to the
maybe.
ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
And she still looks beautiful.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Okay. So now we warn her.
Stop that.
This I do remember.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Oh, wait. Actually, that is a nice little touch. You can see the two separate bones. And the little... I don't know if that's just a regular vein or an aortic vein, but that's a nice touch, actually. I'm barely noticing.
Your body
Oh,
lunged
Jesus.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist?
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Did I save throughout this chapter? Oops. Well, guess I'm saving now.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Alright. And we're gonna die now.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
No.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Ouch.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you.
This probably hurt like
You
hell.
collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you, everything goes dark, and you die.
There we go. We've got the fair lady, and my favorite voice comes out from this.
In the woods, you're here to...
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep
Where
it
is
that
he?
way. Yes, he didn't approve
There
of
he
us
is.
last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
My favorite.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that.
Okay.
Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Proceed to the... I'm just gonna be safe. Alley-oop? Because maybe leaving triggers it.
Running away? What, seriously? You're just going to...
Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path
Okay, well.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can.
Okay. I'm going to the cabin. Sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. Oh,
Okay.
it's going to resolve splendidly, all right.
Okay. Let's see if this gets us anywhere.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner.
The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Let's see. Let's just... I guess we'll approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Negative.
I hope you... There was a mirror a second, but now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay, and we're gonna... Okay, let's save... Right here. And we won't take a basement, not a basement, we'll take a blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Gosh, I love her music.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
The music is kind of wedding-ish,
Well,
if you
what's
ask
on
me.
till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
You don't know that.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
And surely you jest, narrator.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely
Okay.
she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I love how much more floofy her dress is, too.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yep.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. And you
And
can't
you
keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Okay. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
No.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
She sure is.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some
I'm
horrid
just
little
gonna-
voice like you, always trying to drive her to violence.
Oh, I had to fix my posture again. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Alright. Fair enough. I don't know what I expected. bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I'd prefer not to.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
You don't know that.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling aim. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Never, you villain. Rescue the princess.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yep.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
No, we're
I
not.
can't believe it. I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up
She's
and
so
smothers you
cute.
in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Another screenshot, another thumbnail opportunity.
Had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Yep.
What do we do now?
Let's see. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? So gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Nah.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is that you and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Oh, hey. Doesn't her eye look like a little leaf, actually? Huh. Cute.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Love at first sight.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Of course she can. You believe in her, right?
Nobody is leaving this basement.
Okay. I just... Beep. Yeah, I think you got this.
Okay, let me try.
The princess tries the
The handle.
and the lock clicks and the door
Oh.
cracks open. Are you kidding me?
That's actually neat.
I told you she could do it.
You and the princess make your way upstairs and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
You're not doing... Huh. Tricky. Gosh. You're not doing that?
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Huh.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? That's not how this works.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy end.
I mean, yeah, we had... All we needed to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Because we left last time. Was this an option before? I don't remember.
What a romantic suggestion.
Oh.
You're right. We don't need the
She
world.
looks a little sad.
All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested?
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed
Oh.
by our proclamation of love?
Not enough for her.
Okay, well, let's push this route.
Wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a seduction. It isn't anything.
Ooh, okay, this
it's
is
a
new.
non-answer. It can't be done.
Trust me, it'll be better for the both of us if we stay. We can just be happy here. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
Oh no!
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
Oh no.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
I didn't doubt it before, but now I'm doubting it.
I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place.
Whoa.
If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. If we just say the right things. If we just showed her
Uh-oh.
the contents of our heart. She'd be happy here.
Uh-oh. I think I broke the smitten.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you
What?
absolutely
Wait,
do
wait,
not.
wait.
Oh, but I do.
I broke the smitten.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
What is he, what is he doing?
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest.
Oh, what the hell?
Grasping for a handhold. And you find it. Your fingers curling around your ribs.
I'm uncomfortable now.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
I've never seen the damsel so concerned. Oh no.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it?
I broke the smitten.
It will be soon.
Ooh.
You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart, inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Oh my god.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
What?
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Whoa, wow! Epilogue.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
Oh my god. Look! And she's like happy? And is that her heart or our heart? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Oh my god!
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh, so you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Yeah, this is crazy! I got the music!
We've been here before. Well,
This mirror's
not
tall.
here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop in last time.
Oh my god. This is, I feel like, the brightest we've ever seen a cabin. Can we even call this a cabin? It's more like a chapel now.
Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best of the gentle. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, but did the smitten kill himself? Did I kill the smitten?
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. And then you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Yeah, like a church. I'm taking this all in right now, because oh my god.
Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal.
Okay.
High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light,
Oh yeah, there
vaguely
they are.
illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
I am not killing her, however she looks here. Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and the time before she used to kill it. Hey, where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay?
I don't know.
We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess.
Okay, maybe, but...
Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
So, none of you are gonna talk about the mirror?
What is there to say about it? It's a mirror. Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it. I see it, just like I saw it last time. Good for you, buddy. You got
a sharp set of eyes on you. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other
My
side.
lord.
Of the... How about you walk over there?
Okay, I'm curious. Beep.
As you foolishly turn to leave the cabin and abandon the world to its ruination, you're... Oh, isn't that convenient? As you turn around, you're faced with a solid wall. There isn't a way out. It would appear that you're stuck here until you find a resolution to our princess problem.
Now, do the
That is convenient. Look at us crossing off a whole avenue of exploration. Figuring out the rest of this is going to be so much easier.
I'm slouching again.
We only have one way left to go. You know, I'm starting to like you because he's blowing smoke up your ass. Because he's being reasonable.
Nah, he's blowing smoke up your ass.
Look, it doesn't matter who put that wall there because it's there. The only thing for you to do now is find the princess and, ideally, find your weapon while you're at it.
We're not finding a weapon.
With nowhere to go but...
Okay, Pristine.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. Is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time.
I don't know. Let's see. Reach forward.
You reach forward,
Ooh.
your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle.
Look at the door. Whoa. Hey, hang on. I gotta examine how this door is intricate. Right? It has the diamonds, the little fancy, like, royalty symbol. This kind of like two halves of a heart, kind of, right? Maybe I'm just overreading it.
Figures. And then you push the door open. Marvelous. We can
Okay.
proceed. It would
Whoa.
seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Huh. So maybe the smitten sacrifice made this for her.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not. But I appreciate the encouragement.
Blowing smoke up his ass.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice, exitless house doesn't mean that she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality.
Oh my goodness.
It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
Let's see how she sounds like.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Oh.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
I'm a little concerned about what dinner might be, honestly.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. We need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Oh, he's so confused. Proceed.
This hall, like the one below, is
Yeah,
grand
what?
and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
I thought this was a shadow at first, but I see the claws. This has to be the smitten, right? Oh, and her gown's even longer, too. Even the tapestries. Yeah, that's us kissing her. That's romantic being us. We're kissing again. That's her. I think that's just her again. Oh my god.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Okay, I thought it was in her chest.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart.
Okay, everything is falling back into place.
This-
All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
No.
Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
I'm more concerned about this.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and
Whoa.
a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Oh my god. Well, saying this right now, I am not slaying her. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot about it.
The flames burn bright.
Whoa!
A shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? Look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah. And after everything we've been through, we could use a break. More than that, we deserve a break.
But is she happy with this though? Oh. We're gonna eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
This is so confusing.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
This is wild.
This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again.
I'm starting to see the
You
issue.
tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Uh-oh.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again.
Oh boy.
The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again.
Oh, no.
You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
I know about that.
Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Oh no.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat.
Oh boy.
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew.
The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet. Its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
not kidding. We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
Oh.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters,
Oh.
then goes out entirely.
Even they shifted.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife.
Why does he sound like Smitten?
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking
Oh.
the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
So, do we just not see this as a character? Like, does our character just not see the shadow? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Oh my god, now he's her voice.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Oh. So we do see the shadow. Hey, Shadow. Don't you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
Whoa.
Giving us the cold shoulder, I say. Asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
Whoa.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone.
I mean, this has got to be the
But
Smitten,
no,
right?
He's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, with simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
Huh.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating.
This is
She'll
crazy.
never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between tones, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
What?
And so you start over.
Oh boy, here we go again.
She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it.
We got an achievement for that.
Great at games or
Game night.
great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. We play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
Oh my gosh.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. The princess
Whoa.
visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Which one? Which one? This one was already out.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Oh my, I feel so bad for her. Like, I feel like she can see the shadow, and she is scared of the shadow.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
But none of them went out.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. Creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. Feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave
Oh.
the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
There's...
Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances fast.
Oh my god.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
I don't like that he's inching closer.
This is... awful.
Yeah, the fact that the narrator feels bad for her says a lot.
Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
I have a readjustment position, sorry. Ow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. New dialogue. Oh yeah, look at that. Now you can actually see. We had 4 torches. When he went to 3, he slanted. Now he went to 2, and he's inching closer on her. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
We need the truth. You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
Okay. Yeah, look. Now he's really on her back.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Okay, don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Look! Oh my god.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
I think the light's gonna go out.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Oh boy. Okay. You can open your eyes. I'm still here.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Oh.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
No, I feel so bad for her. Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Offer her your hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
The fact that the narrator isn't telling us to try to slay her, you know he actually felt bad for her.
You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
Yeah.
He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Oh my god, he got sympathy for her. Oh fuck, that actually makes me cry. He actually likes a princess now.
Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Oh my god, thank you, narrator. Oh, my eyes
You and the
sting.
princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
Oh, my eyes. Ow. Ow, they sting. Oh my god. I cannot believe the narrator actually feels sympathy for her.
And then the two of you step out into the world.
Oh my god.
I think this is the end of me. Even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
She's so pretty.
He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
God. A quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Are we gonna dance with her? She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Oh, her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile widening and waning until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretched to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand and hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it'll last forever. Look how happy she looks.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold.
No! Let me stay! No! Oh, I knew it was gonna be this way. I meant it. Share a dance with your happy ending. But you don't get a chance to respond, nor will it ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Is that a...
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me, you've been here before.
It feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Aww.
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
Oh my god.
We trust you. Finally. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silent as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've grown. Oh my god. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready.
No, I'm so curious. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
Yeah, that's a new one too. Although I kind of like the way we saved it. We can see the progression.
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Still, yes, very handy. But we literally just went through the 5 stages of grief with her. Ugh. Oh god. What about not? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. But she's got a lot of hands, and a very fluffy dress this time.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished, damp, cavernous.
You have no need to wait. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. An honest heart. Share your happy ending with her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay. Well, at least... Yeah, it's like each page has kind of been like... For this new... Okay. But, you know... I think this is, a good place to wrap it. So, Ellie? I think that's a good place to end it, yeah? As I collect my emotions. Oh my god, that genuinely made me cry. She looks so pretty too. But I think we can wrap it there for today. We didn't get the new content for the adversary, Eye of the Needle. But we at least got the damsel's extra stuff. I'm still a little freaked out with the fact that this man just ripped our chest open to give our heart. Insane. But I hope everyone had a good time. I know we just kind of fumbled and talked for most of it, but I hope it was fun nonetheless. And I guess let's do this. I won't be doing a stream on the day of Halloween. Like I said, I have a wedding to attend, but I would be willing. Not willing. If you guys have a good game to play, it can be a horror game. I like horror games better than movies. Oopsie daisy. Feel free to suggest it. You know? I mean, we could do Joy of Creation, but I don't know if that's super, like, spooky Halloweeny. So please, I would love to hear your suggestions. This will probably be the next video that goes up, honestly. A little out of the timeline order, but that's okay. We'll see, though. We'll see how my upload schedule is. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, tag me on Twitter, post it on Discord. Yeah, do what you will. I'd love to hear some thoughts if there's any particular game you want for November 1st as a belated Halloween stream. So, with that being said, like I said, I hope everyone had a good time, even though we were just kind of fooling around. Thank you, Shiraha, for the bits. The very first bits. Cheers. Cheers. Sorry, I'm still getting used to that. Thank you again, Shiraha. That was a very fun thing to experience. So, I hope... Cheers. Yes. So, that being said, I hope everyone has a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon. And we will return, technically, on the current calendar, tomorrow for Hollow Knight. And unless you guys have any suggestions for a game to kind of rinse from Hollow Knight, feel free. I'm all for suggestions. Alrighty. Take care, everyone. I will see you tomorrow evening.